Welcome to Power and Glory broadcast, your crossroad. I am Apostle John King Hill, and I'm here to talk with us about the things that relate to the deeper glory realms of God. If you have never interacted with realms and dimensions of glory, put on your seat belt, because we are going to go from place to place, advancing into depths, heights, length, width, so that you will begin to see how the realms of the glory of God expand and collapse. It's expansible, and it can also be controlled. This is what the orders of creations allow us to peer into, how the Creator created everything according to divine alignment and set them over certain boundaries, jurisdictions, territories, and domains. And He invested upon them amazing power to rule or dominate eternally, so they don't faint in strength. On the last video, we talked about the laws of speed, the speed of sound, the speed of thought, the speed of light. And so I mentioned that thoughts are captured in fragments, which means you lack the full speed to create without the restrictions of seasons and times. Where the laws of moments do not apply, you need a different framework. You need calendars of events to schedule how you are going to get one thing done or the other. You need time spacing. You need periodic layers. You need a whole winter, a whole summer. You need a whole fall. You need a whole spring. You need 1 minute. You need 1 hour. You need 1 second. You need 1 week. You need 1 month or 1 year. You need years and ages. These frameworks become your guidance. Even where you lack exceptional or unusual spirituality, these frameworks can help you to live your lifespan without knowing certain things that the Lord God is doing, regardless of what realm or dimension. And so, because thoughts can be captured in fragments, you cannot pick up full speed. You have to wait for all to gather the thoughts together. So there is no way to overcome the limits of seasons and times unless you enter into the laws of moments. This is where all authority, all almighty power, and all powerful unify to establish the eternal age of supremacy and sovereignty. Every single power that moves in the deeper realms of God, all of them rule. They rule because they dominate. They can dominate within their spheres where they are placed, and they can dominate according to the functions that they are giving to perform in life. Remember something here. The power of creation is unlocking dimensions of divine utterances by releasing extraordinary abilities into motions instead of importing and waiting for material components, so that you will create. Everything is created instantly within moments of divine utterances. That's what you are looking at in the book of Genesis chapter 1. When utterances are given, the realms are unlocked dimensionally to allow you to connect to divine mysteries. Adam giving names to creations is reading the books of life. So no academic means would have accorded him such dominion. That's part of what dominion is all about. To dominate within a domain of rulership. That's why you need all authority, you need all power, you need all whatever abilities that is required for you to dominate in that sphere. Once it is activated, you can do beyond what anyone could have been able to do ordinarily, to be able to look at the creations and read the blueprints like a professional builder and say, this creation here, this is the name here, and this is what this creation is about. Do you know how much the academia or academicians are learning, struggling in this life today to try to discover this? Do you know what struggles scientists are dealing with? They are risking their lives, going into certain places to try to capture, carrying their tools with them and exposing their lives to try to discover, how is this thing working? How is this thing made? What is behind this? And so they are looking to interact with spiritual phenomena through academic means. That will take too much time. That's why a lot of them will live and die without ever coming into the full knowledge of the truth. To come to know the Creator himself, they lack the capacity to do that. Mysteries are not subjects of thought processes, imagination, emotions, and the willpower. No, you are interfacing with the realms and dimensions of light through divine revelations. You don't go in the speed of sound without no sound. You don't go in the speed of light without light. You don't go in the speed of thought without thought processes. All these are activated as these portals open. So I want you to know that thoughts are parts of measures of light. And the thought projections can be captured from spiritual perspective. If you are in the light, you can see what is in the thought. God knows what is in the heart. So if you are in a certain dimension of glory of God, you can see the heart of the Father too. Unless he dimmed the light so there's no visibility around his throne is covered with darkness. That's the insulation. Oh, I hope you are understanding what I'm saying here. Nevertheless, people, utterances happen as a result of full revelations. You cannot finish a whole sentence without having all the words together. It is the reason why creations are implementations of divine power. If you are trying to study them and learn everything about every one of them, you will die a million deaths without knowing what they are. Someone who has all authority and all power, in other words, all knowledge, all understanding, all wisdom, all counsel, all might, and all judgment, spoke and created. I'm gonna take a short break and I'm gonna come back because I want to go even deeper to show you realms of glory that is going to make your head. It's going to make your head hurt.
Encounters are the hallmark of capturing the events of the threshold of glory, but you must know how to occupy realms.
Windows and doors are not the same as gates. This is why the laws of jurisdictions, territories, and domains rule in glory.
Realms and dimensions offer greater transparency and clarity that partial views can never open to your life.
Your prayer life is more important than your religious devotions.
Opportunities are created to salvage wasted or missed benefits.